Hello family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you know, is always your boy EFX-SNIPER. Guys, as you know, I create this channel to help people that they cannot afford mentorship. This is why I created this channel. And everything I'm doing on this channel is eyes open. So check whatever I'm sharing in this YouTube channel and make sure you apply them in your chat because they're going to help you. And please remember to subscribe if you watch this video. And for all those guys that they will come watch the video without supporting the video, make sure today you just click that subscribe button and please like and comment so that at least the more likes we get, the video is gonna be like everywhere, and people, they will come and watch it so that they can also apply the same concept. We are here, we are just trying to help where we can, and the only thing I need from you is the support for this channel to grow as big as it can. So guys, I just want to give you like a proper breakdown. I don't know what I can say on this one, but the only thing that you need to understand is that don't be surprised, I try to change more about my trading style. So I'm joining the swing trade. As you can check, guys, I have an entry. I'm sure easy from here because I took it after market take liquidity. So I'm holding 2,000 pips, guys. For the first time since I start trading, this is the first time, I won't lie to you guys, first time I'm holding a trade for this long from here, because I have this trade. I'm holding one trade on NASDAQ from here to here, one trade on USA 30, and one trade on what do you call, on gold. So this is what I'm doing. I'm holding all those trades. You won't believe, guys. It's just how can I say it? You know, when you try to change something, you need to understand what you are doing and try to apply your discipline in everything. That is what I do, because at the end of the day, I realize if I could hold most of my trades while knowing the direction, even if I'm scalping, but at least I need to have one position I'm holding in the direction of the market. Imagine the trade that I took from here, I'm still holding from up until this top. I don't know how long it will take for market just to crash and come straight to this side. Maybe if Russia go to you, go to America, they start fighting at least. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. This is why I'm holding. But at the same time, I've been taking trades along the way, and just today I'm gonna let me just first go to these things I show you guys. The trade is so long. This is the one you see from here where I'm holding up until the top. I'm holding also this one. But if you come to this channel, then you're gonna see this is what happened in gold. I had a position here, it went with me all the way in the name of swing, then it's come back. So yeah, swing is crazy, guys. You need just to build yourself toward those kind of stuff. And today I'm just gonna give you example of why I took this trade yesterday, this one. And the other scalping I've been taking, more special on what? This was gold. This one also, I scalp the sell position from here, coming with it to the downside. Then there are so many, guys. The person who got access to this channel, and please, guys, every time I see people, they are coming and asking me, no, please give us the access to the public group. Check on the comment. There is a lot of place where I share this this channel. This is all my trade, you know, most of my trade are here. So guys, I don't know if I'm gonna explain this one, why I took this one. This one was more a bit advanced entry. It was more advanced entry because what I saw was, okay, markets already run the measure liquidity. You see this one, then market goes to the upside, come again back and run this one. So I refine my entry already straight from this side, because if you check my entry is somewhere here. This is why I took my entry there in between, if I'm not mistaken. This is why I took my entry. Is this one, you see it is there. So if you go to H1, Let me go to H1 so that you guys can see. Sometimes I do use the higher time frame just for entry. As I always tell you guys, me, I take the entry anyway and then out. So this is exactly where my entry is. Then market fly with me to the upside. Then at the same time, there is another entry that I'm going to try to explain to you guys is this one. So this is going to be the most important entry for you guys. For people that they trade this continuation stuff, you need to pay attention to this. Please, the one I'm going to draw, make sure you get it. Let's say market goes to the upside like this. Then markets push more up. What most of the people they lack before they trade these things, they want to see if there is a decision point, let's say somewhere here. Then market goes to the upside. Then they wait for market to come back here so that they can take it. This is how people, they learn. This is what they show you guys, that you need to take this. And more people now, they start taking this trade like no matter what is happening, they believe this thing is going to hold. Yeah, they do hold, but you need to understand what is the reason of you taking the trade here. At the same time, there is another thing, what me, I look in the market, and for people that they learn from me, my explanation, this is what I give them. For me to be able to catch this trade from here, I have to see something. Market has to go up. Remember, this is the area where market's supposed to come and hold. If markets break these things, most of the people that they trade these things are not going to hold the trade. So what I'll look, it's either there is a decision point here or not, but me, what I'm going to look is how is the market coming back to this zone. That is what I'll look. Then I'll take my trade. So the only simple stuff that I'm going to apply is we break this high. Remember, this zone was a supply level that market is supposed to hold, but market did not hold. These things that they create here is the one that is going to make sense to me, for me to be able to take this trade. If this thing is not there, I'm not going to take my trade. I know sometimes I'm not there, but trades just come here and hold. For me to take this trade, if market is coming back and there is no something like this, the only thing that I'm going to wait for is going to be market has to give me something like this. We run this, then we come back and goes up. So people, they still don't get it. What is happening here? You see what I did here? This is what we call an inducement. They create an inducement for this zone. And that is what I'll wait. I'll look for this. Just apply a small logic to your trading. You're going to see everything is just going to be okay. Then I'll take it from here. As you guys, you know, I'm a S&D trader. Then I modify my strategy. I apply, you know, I look what works, then I call it my strategy. My strategy doesn't have a name. Don't come and ask me, which style are you trading? I trade what is working. That is my strategy. What is working is what I'm trading. Because I learn a lot of stuff, then I do understand all of them. So pay attention to these things and they're going to make sense to you. They're going to make sense, a lot of sense to you. So this is what happened here. Do you see what happened here? We have this area, this decision point, the one that was here, a proper supply level where most of the people, like us, we trade supply and demand. We're going to say this is a rally, base drop. So market has to come and hold from here, and then we go to the downside. But check what happened. Check the momentum here. Market, boop, boop, goes to the upside. What is this? What is this? This is what I was telling you guys. What is this for this day? They did not leave anything on this one, but they come here and leave this and take the entry. If you go back to the chart, to your Telegram, you're going to see I took an entry. Then markets push to the upside. They come again back. Why I was telling you guys, sometimes I have to wait and see if market is going to come and run these things. Market come and run that things. Then here is the entry. We go to the upside. For that day, is the same story. If you watch the previous video about the USA TTC, I'll make sure I put it in the description for you guys to understand what I was explaining. I was explaining something about the way market is playing, like in a certain day. We have an Asian range. Let's say this is the Asian range. Market accumulate order from here. The next minute, they push up. Everyone is buying. You see? People, they are buying. Then they call them again to the downside. People, they are selling. According to them, market is already hold here, then we're going to come more to the downside. Then check what happened. So you can rush to take this sell position, or you can try to get the early entry, then market come and take you out, then go again in your direction. Imagine for this movement, just a small movement that give you 130 pips, you will end up missing what you call 300 and something. These things that does happen to me, but these days I'm trying to calm down and try to understand which entry can I take. So you are buying from here, you know already when you are buying from here, since this high failed to come and break this low, what does it make? This high, it become a weak high. So buying from here, target is this one. This is why you have to target. Market has to do it, has to come and run this one. That is what we have to look at. So when market run that one, you're gonna wait. Yes, next day again, this is what happened on the next day. If you check, I think I show you guys this picture here. It was on M1. This is what I was looking at, M1 for that day. And I end up missing again the buy because I didn't take the buy. So what I saw here was so simple. I saw market around the Asian range high. Then I did not even look on the left side to see why market is selling here. The only thing I was doing is I was just waiting for market to come back at this area and try to see what is happening. I saw this high, market run it. Then I select all this candlestick. This is what I did. I select because after this I don't use the 30 seconds to find out what was happening. I just select the last candlestick, the one that was there. I do understand that is my candlestick that market has to come and play and whatever. Then I saw this one. For me, this one was like a sort of liquidity FTR, the one that was being created inside this swing from swing high to swing low. Then I saw, okay, this is gonna be my zone. I think these things must be here somewhere here. When I took that entry, because I did share this entry in the group somewhere here. This was the one, you see. And one of the guy I talked to, you also took the same entry. You see, this was the entry. When it come back, I have all the confirmation. Then I took it with a big lot because I understand this thing was holding. When it hold here, I just took my entry. But the other guy took it on M15 for his confirmation. Me, I was looking at M1. So this is what I did from there. I took my entry. My target was not that big, guys, because I knew what was happening. This day was just a buy day. One thing they will do is just to come and focus to run the Asian low. All these things has been created here, and they get on this zone, then they start buying. So I did not take the buy. My target was just here, something like 8 something pips. Then I was done for that day. Market went with me to the upside. And on Nasdaq, what I said, since I have that one big position down there, let me just hold it. And I'm going to try to see if market play setup that I normally look in the market, then I'm going to take the trade. So these days, I think I did not trade again until yesterday. Because yesterday, I took again a sell position again from here. This is what I did yesterday. If you doubt about that, just go back to the chart. You're going to see that this guy is not lying. This is the one. I took a sell position from here. I went with it to the downside, but I did not take a buy. You see what I was telling you guys, that you need to know like what is happening in the market for you to focus. But after that, I quit Nasdaq. I did not looking at Nasdaq anymore. I went to USA 30 because I miss a perfect sell on USA 30. Then I was looking for the buy position. What is that I look from this one? This was so simple. The only thing I looked yesterday was market run this area. Where is the last candlestick that manipulates all this stuff? This is the one. It manipulates all this stuff. This is what I did. Nothing complicated. And did the market break the last important stuff? Market break this swing low. You see, this swing low has been broken. If market break the swing low, then what is this for? I understand this one is liquidity because it's been created like an FTR. Market failed to come back to this one. This is what I see. Then I tell myself, you know what? When market is coming back, I'm going to do what? To sell from here. When market just get exactly here, I place my sell position. This is why you can see my sell position is just there exactly. Do you see? There. So I place my sell, just depend on my broker because my broker pushed this order, whatever they did. I don't know what happened, but I took the sell. I think it was somewhere here. That is why the sell was, I took it. Then I hold my trades. I hold my trades from my target. My target was not that long. It was just for them to run this low. After they ran this low, there was something here, I think on H1, if I'm not mistaken. There was something on H1. Then, yes, they come and mitigate that things. They come and mitigate that things. All this is your zone. They mitigate that things. So I sold from here, but I forgot to buy. Now you're going to ask yourself, Why did the market buy from here? Where is the liquidity? You're gonna see this is the liquidity already for this block. Because if you stuck on this low time frame, maybe you wouldn't even understand where market was going to buy. You know already the market is already break a significant structure point, and market has to come back, mitigate, so they can take over. This is what you need to understand. It's not because you are selling from here, market is gonna go more. And there is also people that they believe because market break this, took liquidity here and break this low, so market has to sell again from here. It just depends on how people they understand their strategy. But according to me, I have to follow what market is doing, and market is printing. So I have this one, markets push more to the upside. Yes, I catch this one was 100 and something, I'm sure, 180, but I end up missing plus 300, 200, yeah. So I did not take this one. I won't lie that I took it. But if you wanted to refine more, maybe some people could refine until this area. Do you see where sometimes you need to look on the higher time frame to understand what is happening, what is the decision point? This is what we have to do. So I took a sell here and I took a sell, then I missed this buy. Anyway, it is what it is. But so far, I'm holding 2,000 pips. Then if you check here, it's the same scenario because I took an entry or so yesterday. This is what I apply because I did miss this sell from here to come to the downside, but I took this one. I'm still holding this trade. And the trade is from, what is that things? This is that trade is from here. From Vera City Market. This is South African broker. So I'm holding from it. Then we are going up, Baba. So it is what it is, guys. And if you can check this, the things that I'm showing you guys, they're the simple stuff. I'm showing you with a live example of my trade that I'm taking. I end up saying, you know, because I remember there was a guy who's come to my comment and say, no, when things have already passed, it's very easy to explain. But I'm showing you live now that I take this trade. I took this trade here and what is happening. So that someone can understand that, okay, this thing they do play, huh? This thing they do play. So this is why let me see and let me take this trade. You see those kind of stuff. And even here, guys, it was very nice entry. Very nice entry. But someone will say, no, I don't see break of structure. Me, I see a break of structure. Wait, I'll show you. I see a break of structure there. I see a break of structure. You see, this one was very, 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 very important. Very important. Then let us go to M15. Let me show you that I saw a break of structure there. Then if I go to line chart, then you're going to see. Do you see this one? Do you see this one? Do you see this eye? They run the eye there. They break the low. Market is going to do what? It's going to come back and mitigate that area. Now you, my friend, you are just stuck on the higher time frame. You are just stuck on the candlestick chart. And you believe because market is holding here and the market has to go more to the upside. Just pay attention. Just pay attention to this stuff. So, guys, it is what it is. I hope you are going to enjoy this video because I record so many videos and I'm going to make sure I post them like from today. Maybe I'm going to put two video. So at least you guys can be able to see what is happening in the market. So, Sharp family, enjoy the video.